go and just try to be entertained. Don't analyze and critique and compare and expect. Just walk in and try to be entertained. And trust me, seeing movies will just be 1,000 times better. I promise you. I promise you.
Just walk, even like not even seeing trailers. Like that's one of my. I just don't like watching trailers that much anymore because it kind of they show too much now. And
I am making a conscious decision to not watch any more Star Wars trailers.
Yeah,
I saw the first one that came out for The Last Jedi. I don't want to watch anymore. I want to go in there knowing nothing. You know what I mean?
Well, it's just like, because like then by seeing trailers, you have an expectation. Just like this past movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, there's a boatload of trailers, and they kind of went overboard, and they kind of went overzealous with the trailers, but it wasn't too much into the storyline that far, but like it made it a high expectation, because you obviously from the first one, it was a stellar movie, and then you're going to this one, you have a higher expectation, but just go in, like what Wyatt said, just go in and enjoy the movie for what it is, you know, and for the story and for the character.
Yep, I agree with you. Okay, so our scores for the movie. If we had to give it a score, I think we did 1 out of 5. Everyone's got their own sort of scale. I'm gonna put on. I'll
do a 3 out of 13.
I'm gonna put in some background music while we do this.
Background music?
Mm-hmm.
Is it gotta be? It's gotta be from the Guardians of the Galaxy playlist, right?
Oh yeah.
Well.
Okay. that hot track was brought to you by
nothing.
Doesn't seem to be working.
It's not working. I don't know. Hold on.
Is it hooked up to something downstairs? It looks like it's hooked up to your Echo.
Oh, that probably was. Yeah, it was hooked up to my Echo.
Kendall's pressed
Kendall's
right
like,
now.
what
It's just
is
like,
that
why is it
sound?
blaring?
There we go. Okay.
Oh no, that's so bad. His wife's asleep and just listening to his music playing in her bedroom.
Man, I have some really good eyes, don't I?
All right. Scores for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Can I go first?
You can.
I'm going to say 3 out of 5. Because, a 3 out of 5 for me is I liked it, I was entertained, and I enjoyed it. Wasn't Oscar winning or anything. I just liked it, and it was fun, and I entertained it, and I was enjoyed it, and I didn't leave annoyed or upset or anything at all. It was just fun.
All right, there we go.
I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. You know, I enjoyed the movie. I had a little higher expectation of what the movie could have been. I still feel like the characters were there, you know, but I just feel like it was drawn out in parts. Even the beginning of the movie was kind of like ridiculously long. But that's why I feel like it was a little bit drawn out. But the movie is good. Go see it with an open mind, and I think you would like it.
All right, I'm going to agree with both of you, and I think I'm on the 3.5 scale with Blev. I think 3.5 out of 5 is a great score for it. You know, it's not a perfect movie. It's not going to win any Oscars or anything like that, obviously. I would say it's it's the best Marvel sequel. If I'm being honest, I think it's better than like Thor: The Dark World.
Even, like,
I think it's Captain America.
Iron Man?
Winter
I like
Soldier
Age
was
of
really
Ultron.
good.
Are you saying singular one?
Yeah,
Like not
okay.
series.
not the series, but
Because
like
like Iron Man would, I don't know.
I think it's
too
better than
fun.
Iron Man 2, and I think it's better than. Well, I don't think it's better than Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier is the best. Hands down, I think the best Avengers movie.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say 3.5 out of 5. Buddy.
I'd probably give it about a 3.5 out of 5 too. I think I agree with you guys. I think the first one's better than the second one. The thing I didn't like about the second one as much is that the characters were split up a lot more, and I feel like they do the best on screen when they're all together in a group. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
really
like
enjoyed
Arrested
it, and
Development,
everybody was
almost.
together. Yeah, it was. A lot like Arrested Development season 4, kind of.
That's a good point.
Damn, what a good show.
It's coming back. Season 5 official.
No way. Netflix?
Just announced it today. Netflix is bringing back Arrested Development Season 5 official with the whole cast this time.
Really?
Together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
For the whole season.
I'm so excited. I didn't hear that.
I don't know how much money they're spending.
All right.
Billions.
So,
Billions of dollars.
ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of our show. We are going to play our scenario
Are we
again.
talking about E3?
We didn't actually get to E3 this time at all.
Okay.
That's all right.
we
We
can talk
can do
about
a
it.
whole freaking.
Yeah.
What do you want to do now?
No, next time we get together, it'll be the week after next. We will not have a show next week. Some of us will be in Mexico. Mexico.
Arriba!
Yep. And assuming we make it back over the wall, we will be back the week after. And so we will do our E3 predictions, which will actually officially be just a week out from E3, so that'll be the time to do it.
All right, cool.
So we'll do an
You can
E3
make
show.
it over the wall?
Yeah. So
Is it going to be built by
scenarios.
then?
Yeah, we'll see. God knows.
God willing,
So
right?
everything today has been pretty space themed. So I figured we would stick in the space theme for scenarios.
Stick in that galaxy.
Stick in that galaxy theme. So today's scenario and the contestants for today's scenario, Buddy, Wyatt, and Blev. And remember that you can submit a scenario to us at Geeks. That's GEEKS at HOTYB.co. We'll perform your scenario here on the air, and you will be eligible to receive a free video game that's $3. That's all just for emailing us at geeks, GEEKS at HOTYB.co. Today's scenario is brought to you by Signatures Millstone Tavern, located in the heart of Gahanna, Ohio. That's Central Ohio, for those of you out of state or in state that don't know where Gahanna is. And it is in a section of Gahanna called Creekside. Again, great spot to go watch the NBA Finals or catch some of the NHL Finals. Great place to be. Tell them that we sent you. You'll get absolutely nothing in return.
We still haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah, we still haven't figured that out.
We're going to figure it out, though. We
Let them know
promise.
that we sent you. Today's scenario. We just made contact with an alien species.
Oh, my God.
And it is about 5 years away from us. And we have to send them... They sent us a package of things from their planet to let
Get
us
out.
know who they are. Sort of like a time capsule kind of a thing that would tell us more about their culture, their species. We have to return the favor. We have to send them a capsule full of 5 items that best encapsulate our species. So I'm asking you guys
Oh my
today,
God.
what 5 items do you put in your welcome capsule to our new alien friends? And remember, the question floor will be open for a set amount of time. You can ask me any questions about the scenario that you'd like, and at the end of the question round, I will close off all questions, and you will have to give me your responses. I will choose the best answer based off of nothing but my own free will. So, the question round is now open.
Are we officially friends or allies with them, or is this like the touch and tips phase?
Touch and tips phase? What is that? Can you please describe
The
that?
touch and tips phase, but
does that really mean?
everything up to this point has been friendly.
What does that really mean?
And in fact, all of the items in their capsule to us were friendly, and we're good.
Do we not get to know what theirs are? Does it matter?
I'm so glad that you asked. I did not think through that, but I'll tell you. Yeah, no, it's easy. In there, it was one orb full of a purple gas. It was...
I would just fart 5 times in my box
One-
and send it to them.
Well, it was
Anything you win.
one...
I'm not hotboxing 5.
Sort of.
5.
They had
5 light years
so
away.
they had like a gaseous orb. They had one sort of foamy, like figure that was
Foamy
like
figure?
yeah, it's like maybe it was like a
Gumby?
a child's toy or something like that. They had one live, gigantic cockroach-looking beetle
This
thing.
doesn't sound very like
One peace
Fun and
sign.
exciting.
We can't interpret
One
what
peace
theirs-
sign, which was cool.
One Piece sign.
Yep. And
Which was cool.
Yep.
That's what you said, which was cool.
liked it.
That was cool.
and a PlayStation 5.
Oh, they brought PlayStation 5 out.
Is this planet from the future?
So you're saying PlayStations are made by aliens?
I wouldn't be
Technically
surprised.
speaking, if we're living in America,
Oh my God!
yes,
Trump
but no,
reference.
okay,
Jeez.
so any other questions?
All right. Do the things that we put in our time capsule, are you going to judge us based off of like, oh my gosh, you put that in there, you're going to cause a war? I mean, like, is there going to be consequences to the thing?
Yeah, the ultimate goal here is to make a
A new
peaceful,
friend.
A good
relationship
impression,
with
right?
these people. Yeah, a good impression.
Okay.
Yeah, in a way that best like encapsulates again like,
Human society.
Human society. Yeah,
How far away did you say they are? Like 5 light years?
5 years. Yeah,
5.
5 light years.
5 light years. What is it? 5 years or
Is there a
5
difference
light
between
years?
5 years and 5 light years?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
The shorter
It's
one, just
multiplied
5
by
years.
what?
Just make it, well,
5
5
light,
years.
light years. What's that multiplied by,
I don't know. The speed of light, right?
buddy?
Well,
3 times
What?
10 to the 8th miles per hour.
you're saying 5 years away. It's
What's
like
5
saying
5
that
light
you
years is
did
shorter than 5.
the Kessel Run in 12 parsecs.
12
That's what you
parsecs.
just said.
It's like shooting Womp Rats in my T16.
Well, I'm sorry, buddy. What was your question?
I
Mine
really
was just how far away they are, so we're saying 5 years.
Okay.
5 years.
Yeah,
So they won't get it for a while, and then we're gonna get like a love note back kind of thing, or hopefully.
Yeah, but I will tell you before you ask. I will say that like no matter what you put in there, like if it's a perishable item, it'll be fine. The capsule has the ability to keep everything. Just
Oh, I would
fine.
take that and revamp the refrigerator business.
Okay, that's not the question. That is not the question. We are not accepting disruptors. Elon Musk. All right.
Elon Musk of fridges over here. Jesus.
Do I have any other questions? I mean, I can put whatever I want in there. You're not gonna be like, how are you gonna get a hold of that? Kind
So
of thing.
5 items.
Yeah, and size is not an issue. We'll get you.
You're
a
not gonna
capsule
be
big
worried
enough.
about why they're asking why on how they're gonna do this.
Size will be an issue. I'll say that
Size
it
will be
can't
an
be
issue?
larger than what could fit in my house here. So it could be something as large as my house, but it can't be larger than that.
But, okay, do the 5 items have to fit in your house? Is that the thing?
I think
No, it can fit in addition
I
to
gotta write
that.
my
That's
stuff
just like
down.
the max
It's
size.
hard to
item.
remember.
Is
the size of your house no matter what.
My
but-
ideas.
So you could have 5 5 things that are the size of your house.
Yeah, you're
in
setting
there.
this thing in a capsule. But it's like a spaceship. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like you're
Okay.
setting this thing. Yeah.
Okay. A fridge.
Yep. Bonus points for what you're naming the capsule, by the way.
bonus points.
Anybody else? Any other questions? The question round is about to close.
I don't think I do.
So again, in review, they sent us a
Oh my goodness.
purple gaseous orb, a foam figure that looks to be a child's toy, the other ones, PlayStation 5,
A foamy monster. A little.
a beetle that's
That's this huge.
seemed
It's a,
to- yeah,
it's a
be
huge
pretty big.
cockroach or something.
That's what they sent us. So.
God.
5 things that's tough, man. All right, I think I got a couple.
Are we good? Is the question round now closed? The question round is now officially closed, and we're ready to begin. And today's first response will come from Buddy.
God, man. Every time I hear a B, I'm like, oh, fuck.
All right, so
Remember, bonus points for what you name the capsule.
I haven't got that far yet, but we'll figure it out by the end. All right, so I'm going to say my 5 items are going to be item number 1, an In-N-Out animal-style cheeseburger sandwich.
Dude, hey.
Cheeseburger sandwich.
Hey.
That's bullshit.
You have to leave now. Get him out of here. He's done.
And I think
He
that's
lost.
because they need an idea of what kind of delicacies of food that we have on this planet. So that's the best one I can think of.
Delicacies?
If that wasn't available, we'd go Shake Shack, but In-N-Out. Number 2, I'm going to send the movie Space Jam. So they know if they try any stupid shit, Michael Jordan's going to kick their ass at basketball.
Did he steal that from you?
You motherfucker!
All right.
Okay, let's go first.
Oh no!
So cheeseburger and Space Jam so far. You're just pretty much talking about my childhood.
Sounds like a good Saturday night. Third thing is going to be Amy Adams, because... Have you seen Arrival? Great movie, but she probably
Do
actually
you think
learned...
she's equipped to handle that?
You know, if she played that character in Arrival, I feel like she'd probably have learned something about language and translation, and she just...
You
seemed
don't
like
want
a
to send an
nice
actual
person.
linguist, though?
No. No. Amy
You're just going to
Adams.
send an actress that played a linguist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number... I didn't think of that.
Amy
But
Adams.
We're going to go Amy Adams.
A hamburger and Space Jam so far.
All right. Number 4, I feel like they need a good sense of our fashion and what we wear, so I'm gonna send them Crocs. Because I was trying to think of what clothes to send them, but the problem is we don't know what they're gonna look like.
Now you're just
right?
going to put Amy Adams in the Crocs? Or...
I mean, Amy Adams can wear them on the way there if she wants, but she has to give them up when she gets there. But the thing is, Crocs.
You hear that, Amy Adams? You better give up those Crocs.
Well, Crocs have a lot of holes in them and stuff, so even if they have like tentacles, I feel like they could wear them. Or if they have feet, they could just put them on their
They're
feet.
cozy no matter what.
And then the last thing, I'm gonna send a puppy. I feel like Amy Adams could take care of it on the way, so it'll be fine. But
So it becomes a dog.
it'll be a dog by the time it gets there, probably.
Okay.
But like, how could you just not love a puppy?
So you got a dog, Amy Adams, Space Jam, and a hamburger. What you're doing
And
essentially
Crocs.
is saying... And Crocs. So what you're doing essentially is saying that the world is pretty much just America, and that's all we care about.
Yeah.
What's the name of your capsule?